Okay, good morning dear cadets. So yesterday's video I taught you how to write the chemical formulae. So for writing the chemical formulae, two essential things were there. That cation name with their charge, anion name with their charge you should remember. Now question arises here, what kind of atoms are forming the cation and what kinds of atoms are forming the anion? That is very essential. Okay, so just see, if you know the atomic number of that particular atom, very easily you can decide whether it will form cation or anion. Are you getting my point or not? Once again listen here. Again I am telling you, I am not teaching the your unit, chemical reactions and equation. Whatever raw material is required to understand that particular unit, I am teaching that one, basics of that particular unit. So what I am telling here, what kinds of atoms are forming the cation and anion, because try to understand here, for writing the chemical formulae you require the cation and anion. Okay, so how can you remember that this particular atom will form the cation or this particular atom will form the anion? So some rules are there. If you remember those rules, then you will understand whether they will form cation or anion. Only one thing you have to by heart, that is their atomic number. Okay, so just see the atoms which have got 1, 2, 3 electron in their outermost cell or valence cell, they form cation by losing them. Just see here, sodium 11 is there, 11. Okay, what is their electronic configuration? 281. It has got 1 electron in their outermost cell or valence cell, so it will lose that electron, -1 electron. This is the meaning. What is the meaning of minus here? Minus means it is losing 1 electron. Once it will lose 1 electron, so single positive charge will come here. Now just see here, 11 is there, means electron is 11 and proton is also 11, but here now electron is 10 only because it has lost 1 electron. Here also you can write 1 electron, product side. Okay, and now what is the proton here? Proton is still 11 only. So okay, if it has got 1 electron in their outermost cell, so by losing that electron it will acquire 1 positive charge. Just see, magnesium Mg is 12 means what is there? 282. According to Bohr-Waring scheme of electron distribution, it will lose 2 electron which is present in their outermost cell and it will form divalent ion. Just see here, Mg 2 positive plus 2 electron. Here also you can write -2 electron. It will lose 2 electron. So Mg 2 positive is formed here or not? So just see here, electron is 12, proton is also 12, and here what is the electron? Electron is 10 now, proton is still 12 only. Okay, why electron is less and proton remains same? Try to understand. Electrons are only taking part in the chemical reaction. That is why electron number may increase, may decrease during the course of chemical reaction. Protons, they are found in the nucleus, and the nucleus does not take part in the chemical reaction. That is why the number of protons remains constant, let it be atom or ion, because charge atom is known as ion. Okay, and ion is formed either by losing electron or by gaining electron. Since here I am teaching you cation, that is why by losing, anion means by gaining electron. Okay, so that also I will explain. So now just see here proton, here also same, but electron number is less here. So in case cation is always formed by losing of electron, cation is formed by losing of electron. Anion is always formed by taking off or gaining of electron. So they lose the electron and form positive ion. That is why they are called cation. Okay, one more example you can say, aluminium. Aluminium is 13. 13 means 2, 8, 3. So it will lose minus 3 electron. So here what is there? Al3 positive. Here electron equal to 10 and proton equal to still 13 only. Now just see, in this world no one is doing the work without purpose. Okay, I am teaching you because I am getting salary. You are studying because you want to acquire knowledge so that you can get the good job, isn't it? Similarly, these atoms are also losing electron to have 8 electron in their outermost cell. Now try to understand. Sodium is losing 1 electron and forming Na positive. Now Na positive, what is the total number of electron? 10 electron. So here what is there? 2, 8. Now it has got 8 electron in their outermost cell. Similarly, aluminium, just see, aluminium 13. Now it has lost the 1 electron. Now here what is there? 2, 8. 2, 8. Now Al3 positive has acquired his octet. Acquired his octet. Octet or not? Octet means to have 8 electron in their outermost cell. What about this one? Magnesium here, this is 2 and 8. Here also Mg2 positive has acquired the octet. It has also acquired the octet. Okay, any problem here? Octet means to have 8 electron in their outermost cell, then only they will be stable. What is this one? To have 8 electron. To have 8 electron in their outermost cell. In their outermost cell. Outermost cell. That is called octet rule. So this is the everything I taught. What kind of atoms are forming the cation? If they have got 1, 2, 3 electron in their outermost cell, they will form the cation. Okay. Cation is formed always by losing the electron. Just see, they are losing the electron. Okay. Why they are losing electron? To have 8 electron in their outermost cell. There are 2 rules only, duplet rule and octet rule. Duplet rule means to have 2 electron in their outermost cell. Octet rule means to have 8 electron in their outermost cell. So for hydrogen, helium, lithium and beryllium, what is there? Duplet rule is there, to have 2 electron in their outermost cell. Rest all atoms, they follow the octet rule. Octet means to have 8 electron in their outermost cell. So in this way, what is there? Now formation of cation is over. Next one is formation of anion. So the atom which have got, just see, 5, 6 and 7 electron. 5, 6, here write 5, here 6, here 7 electron in their outermost cell or valency cell. They form anion. What they form? Anion by gaining electron. By, here you can write by gaining electron. By gaining electrons. Okay, just see, I will write the example, just a minute. Okay, so I hope that heading is also visible to you. What kinds of atoms are forming cation and anion? Okay, so now A, already formation of cation I have explained. Now next one is B. B means here atoms which have got 5, 6, 7 electron in their outermost cell or valence cell, they form anion by gaining electron. Just see here, 3 examples I have written here. Nitrogen, what is the electronic configuration? 2 and 5. I hope that you understand the Bohr-Bury scheme of electron distribution. Accordingly, I am writing here, this is electronic configuration. Okay, 2, 5. So just see, to have 8 electron, how many electron this nitrogen require? 3 electron. So always remember, anion is formed by gaining of electron. So what it will do? It will gain here plus 3 electron I am writing. Minus means removal of electron. Plus means gaining of electron. So it will gain 3 electron and here what would be there? N3 negative. Now because it has gained 3 electron, that is why 3 negative charge is there. here just see, electron equal to 7 and proton equal to 7, but here electron equal to 10 and proton equal to still 7. So just see, 3 electron is more. Rule says the number of electron and proton should be same in any atom. In neutral atom, the number of electron and proton should be same. But here in this negatively charged ion, this is called nitride ion. What is the name of this one? Nitride ion. What is this one? Nitride ion. In this nitride ion, 3 electron is extra. Just see, proton is 7 but electron is 10. That is why 3 negative charge is there. But in case of sodium, just see, sodium, this is, just see, here I am writing sodium. Try to understand. 11 means 281. Here electron equal to 11, proton equal to 11. But if it loses 1 electron, so here Na positive we are writing. Here electron equal to 10, proton equal to 11. 1 extra proton is there. What rule says that number of electron and proton should be same, but here 1 proton is more and proton is having positive charge. That is why 1 positive charge is here. Correct? Electron is having negative charge. Here just see, 3 electron is more. Just see, 7 proton, 10. So 3 negative charge. Okay? So always remember, anion is formed by gaining of electron. Anion is formed by gaining of electron. In cation, the number of electron will be less than that of parent atom. But in anion, number of electron would be more than that of parent atom. Just see, this is nitrogen is parent atom. Parent atom or not? Here electron is 7, but in nitride, that is the negative ion, here electron is 10. So in anion, the number of electron is more than that of parent atom. But in cation, what is there? Cation, number of electron is less than that of its parent atom. Here electron is 11, but here electron is 10. These are the difference between anion and cation. Not only this one, size difference is also there. Anion is always bigger than their parent's atom. Cation is always smaller than its parent atom because it has lost the electron, and it is greater because it has gained the electron. Okay? Now let us see another example, that is oxygen. Oxygen 8 atomic number, 2 and 6. Now just see, here 8 electron is there, na? Sorry, 10 electron is there. So octet is completed, 2, 8. So just see, losing or gaining of electron because of only one purpose, to have 8 electron in their outermost cell. Octet rule. Only hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, duplet to have 2 electron in their outermost cell. Okay, now let us come back to the oxygen. Oxygen is 2 and 6. 2 and 6 means what is there? 8 atomic number. Now 2 electron it requires to have 8 electron. So what is there? It will gain plus 2 electron. Here oxygen, this is 2 negative because it is gaining 2 electron. Now here what is there? The number of electron equal to 10 and number of proton is still 8. So since 2 electron is more than that of proton, that is why 2 negative charge. Now octet is completed, 2 and 8. Correct? Now let us see this one, fluorine. Fluorine is here 2 and 7. Atomic number is 9. So here what is there? It will gain 1 electron. Why 1 electron? Because 7 electron is already there in their outermost cell. If it gains 1 electron, so its outermost cell will have 8 electron and its octet will be completed. So here what is there? F single negative. So here what is there? 2 and 8. What is this one? 2 and 8. Octet is completed because here electron equal to 10. What is this one? 2 and 8. And proton is equal to here. Proton is equal to 9 only. Still 9 proton is there. Okay? 2, 8. No issue. Okay, so those who have got 5, 6, 7 electron in their outermost cell, they will form the anion by gaining electrons. Okay, no issue. So I hope that you understood how the cation and anion is formed. If you know the anion and cation, then chemical formulae very easily you can make. Already I have explained in the previous video. Okay, now some other issues are also there, that is the C number. Atoms which have got exactly C number, which have got exactly 8 electron in their outermost cell, 8 electron in their outermost cell or valence cell, they do not go for chemical reaction. They do not go for chemical reaction. They will not go for chemical reaction. Okay, just see here example. Neon, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Okay, just see. So atoms which have got 8 electron in their outermost cell or valence cell, they do not go for chemical reaction. Just see. Helium, for this one 8 electron is not there, 2 electron is there. So atoms which have got 8 electrons in their outermost cell or valence cell, they do not go for chemical reaction except helium. इधर लिखना just for 2 electron in helium, for 2 electron in helium 2. Means in this rule helium is also included, even though 8 electron is not there, only 2 electron is there. For 2 electron of helium 2. Okay, so helium, just see, 2 electron is there, here duplet is there. So why they are going for chemical reaction? If they have not got either 2 electron in their outermost cell or 8 electron in their outermost cell, then only they will go for gaining or losing of electron. It has already got 2 electron, duplet rule is valid, so it will not go for the chemical reaction. Neon 10, already it has got 8 electron in their outermost cell, so it will also not go for the chemical reaction. Now argon 10, here what, sorry, argon 18 means what is there, 2, 8, 8. This also has got 8 electron in their outermost cell, so this will also not go for the chemical reaction. Some other examples are also there, helium, neon, argon. Krypton is 36 means 2, 8, 18, 8, correct? Just check, this also has got the 8 electron in their outermost cell, so it will not go for the chemical reaction. Okay, now one more issue is there, that is the D issue. What is that? Atoms which have got 4 electron in their outermost cell, 4 electron in their outermost cell or valence cell, they neither form, just see, rub this one, they neither form cation nor form anion. They neither form cation nor form anion. Okay, just see, I will tell you. Just see, carbon, then question arises here, if they will not neither form cation nor form anion, then how will they complete their octet? So here you just write, they complete their octet by sharing of electron with other atom. They complete their octet by sharing electron with other atoms, by sharing electron with other atoms. Okay, just try to understand. They complete their octet by sharing electron with other atoms. Okay, just see here, carbon 6 means here what is there, 2 4 electron is there in outermost cell, so it will neither gain 4 electron nor lose 4 electron, means it will neither form cation nor form anion. What it will do, it will share its 4 electron with other atom and it will complete its octet. Now I will give you some glimpses. You might have heard about this one, CH4, methane. Now around the carbon how many electrons are there? 4 electron. Okay, now hydrogen, its atomic number is 1, so write down here 1 hydrogen. Just see, hydrogen, here also hydrogen, this one and this one. So here what is there, 2 4 6 8 electron is there. Now just see, shared pair, these electrons are called bond pair electron or shared paired electron, and they are not the property of one atom, they are the property of both atom. Okay, means these 2 electron will be counted with carbon also, these 2 electron will be counted with hydrogen also. Hydrogen, it requires only 2 electron, duplet, so 2 electron each hydrogen has got and 8 electron carbon has got, 2 4 6 8, correct? Have you got this one or not? So just see, when they are sharing electron, at that time they will neither form cation nor they will form anion, just they will share their electron, and those shared electron, they will not be the property of one particular atom, they will be the property of both atoms. Same is the case with silicon, Si14 is there, so this is 2 8 4, it has also got 4 electron in their outermost cell. Same way, suppose at the center silicon is there, so just see, only outermost cell's electron takes part in chemical reaction, outermost cell's electron takes part in chemical reaction. So just see, suppose this is the compound SiH4, so their structure would be like that. This silicon will also not form cation as well as anion, it will share 4 electron with other 4 hydrogen atom and it will complete their octet. This is the only reason, that is why carbon is forming the covalent compound. Covalent compound means the compound which is formed by the sharing of electron, and the rest all other, means those who have got 1 2 3 electron or 5 6 7 electron in their outermost cell, they will form the ionic compound. Ionic compound means compound which is formed either by losing or gaining of electron, means where cation and anion is combining, that compound is called ionic compound. Where cation and anion is not combining, rather they are sharing electron and completing their octet, they are called covalent compound. So this is covalent compound. Just see here, see, 2 4 6 8 electron, octet of silicon is completed. So for silicon octet rule is there, and for hydrogen duplet rule is there. Okay, in this way the duration of today's video is over. There is one more aspect, you remember this one. Just see, during the course of chemical reaction, just see, the number of electron either increases or decreases. Like in case of anion, number of electron is increases, in case of cation, number of electron is decreases. So always remember, as far as the atomic number of ions are concerned, atomic number of ions is always determined on the basis of their proton number, because proton number remains constant. If it is neutral atom, you can say atomic number equal to total number of electron or total number of proton. But in case of ions, ions means cation and anion, at that time what would be the definition of atomic number? Means what would be the definition of atomic number of ion? The number of proton which are present in their nucleus, that is only atomic number. Remember, electrons take part in chemical reaction, proton do not. So since proton is found in the nucleus, their number is always remains constant, and atomic number is the characteristics of the atom. What is the meaning of characteristics? It should not change. according to the situation. That is why atomic number is always determined on the basis of proton number. Thank you.